Hello, everybody. Wow, this is loud. How we doing? How we doing? Hope everyone is doing well today. Pog? We pogging? I don't think this is it really this loud. Sorry. Hope everyone is doing well today. My name is Quanic Flux, and we are back with some more Disco Elysium. We seem to have given up trying to be a detective at all, and now we're a paranormal investigator. We are checking out a curse. We're looking at TTRPGs played over the radio. It's all wacky and wild. But before we move on, hello everyone. Caught a fish. Let's go. Before we move on, I am all messed up. I'm very sick. And as I was doing the countdown, I did drop a freaking headache medication pill somewhere. So I'm going to try and find that real quick so my cats don't eat it. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. What? Sorry about that. I have legitimately no idea where that freaking thing went. It like vanished from existence. What murder, body, where exactly? I know no such thing. I only know curse. Probably in another dimension. I honestly think it might have because I cannot find it. But yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather, unfortunately. I apologize for that. My ear is all messed up, man. So like my balance is all off. And it's not great. I feel like I've got vertigo. But we are powering through because we got curses to solve, baby. Wait, if I'm writing this and you're reading this and who's watching Foxy? Oh my goodness. Pain meds behave. I know. They just trying to disappear out of existence. Not cool. It's not cool. All right, we are in the game, man. We are investigating a TTRPG played by radio. Very dark. Okay, there's our flashlight. Won't ask how you are, then get better soon. Thank you. I spent the weekend mostly sleeping. So we were told that there's a woman behind the chimney. This is the chimney. So I'm guessing that the woman is here. There's your logo on the stream screen. Sorry about that. Thank you. Tells how out of sorts I am. That's my bad. What a stream. Yeah. I'm very professional. We're doing a great job over here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's open this freaking door, I think. Oh, we're in a different area, huh? Dude, where are we? How's the list? I know I definitely made progress on The Warrior Returns. I have to be honest, though, I don't remember anything about it. I know I finished Season 1, but I don't know where I am. The wind howls in from the coal chute above. Because, like I said, I was, like, very out of it all weekend. I spent most of my time sleeping. So, yeah, I did read it. Don't know where I am. Onto the bookshelf news. It currently holds 9 books. That's crazy here. All your books are super tiny? That's nuts. Magnesium. Okay, we'll take that. $2. Season 2 will be really good. Yeah. I don't remember anything about it. I remember it was like a prequel or something, but I can't remember. I might have to reread it. Lots of fights. Ooh, neat. What is this?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Yeah, I mean, why? Why are its eyes red? Bears' eyes aren't red. That's scary. I got a brain freeze without anything cold. Ew. I don't like brain freezes. I do love cold things though. You give me like an icy or a slushy, I'm living the good life. Nice way to limit space on the pages so you don't need to use your drawing skill. You don't need to use your drawing skill issue. Gotcha. I promise you, no matter how good you are or bad you are at drawing, you're better than I am. I've never evolved past stick figures.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this bear thing? It looks like a giant bear. Crack open the door or back off. Why is there a fridge coming out of this bear, man? Also, why is it called an ice bear instead of a polar bear? It's very funny. Ice Bear was in that Cartoon Network show, We Bear Bears, voiced by Dimitri Martin. Also, I noticed you guys didn't vote. Let me try this again. I assume that maybe I messed something up. I did remember to connect things before stream started. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Why is there a fridge embedded in the bear? That's a great question. What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice
The
bear.
lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Mysterious belly door. Okay, sure. Not something I would have expected to have heard at any point in my life. Sorry, you were looking at games? No worries, man. No worries. You guys seem to want me to say the same thing. I'll do it. I'm sick, man. I'm crazy right now. You don't even know. I'll do this all day.
Doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal.
By all day,
A
I, of
sharp
course,
slice of
mean
light shines
for approximately
out from
3 hours.
Its mysterious belly door.
Mysterious belly door. Let's go. Okay. We're going to do this again. Answer you, dang it. Did you say something? Who, the bear? What's happening? XCOM 2 is on your radar since a long time ago. Great game. Fantastic game, really. I've wanted to get the expansion for years, but it like never goes on sale. Oh, to Kim? Yeah, Kim's not listening. Kim might be scared of bears, man. Two of the greatest spirit animals, bear and fridge. Hell yeah, brother. All right, you guys have left it up to me. I'm going to try and crack open this belly door. The mysterious belly door. Possibly cursed.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
I mean, I have to be honest. This is looking pretty cursed. It's green, as if fueled by ectoplasm. XCOM 2 is cool until you miss point-blank shots. Yeah, I mean, you get the 97% chances and you miss anyways. That's XCOM, baby.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Oh, Kim is on edge, dude. No wonder he's not answering. Relax, Kim. It's a fridge. Or look inside the refrigerator. Do a little light show while we're waiting. Woo, woo, woo. Ghosts be gone. Played Darkest Dungeon. You know how it feels to miss attacks in the most important moment? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, you guys have left it up to me. I understand why Kim's on edge. This is a haunted ice bear fridge. So I'm not going to tell him to relax. I need him to be ready to shoot a ghost.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Oh yeah, your art professor had us drawing clothing and design. You took some inspiration from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Hell yeah, brother. They've got the craziest styles. I mean, Jotaro has a hat that's possibly also his hair. I don't know how that works. A lot of inspiration. Or heal 0 on a crit and get bleed 2. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. All right, we can take the note from the door. We can examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is this giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Or we could close the door and leave. I feel like I might be too sick for this. What is happening? What is going on? My brain is already semi-melted. What are we doing? What is happening? It's so bizarre. Why is there a fridge that's a bear? Why? What is going on?
You pocket the note, and the little fridge magnets
Hell
keep
yeah.
it on the door.
What?
You basically made Kira, but edited details. Nice. You lost full parties because all you guys just 6 times in a row. The boss just randomly 190 damage crit. That sounds like it could be XCOM too. You could be saying the same thing and not be talking about Darkest Dungeon. Quantractical, are you fluxing them smarts? No, I'm flexing my dumbs. It does not look like it, exactly. No, I'm out of it, man. I am sick. What else is new, right? I don't know what's happening. All right, we've stolen a fridge magnet, and I love that for us.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Ooh.
Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Won't let me. It's grayed out. I would love to interact with this note, but I can't. I could click on everything else here. What if it's a bunker? Unlike in Indiana Jones, the bad one that shall not be named, you can't survive a nuclear blast or just generally being inside of a fridge for quite a while. Unless you're not talking about the fridge being a bunker and you're talking about this area in general, in which case I'm dumb. Elevator? Ooh. Okay. Let's open this up. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Or close the door and leave. Does it hit? It's 44. It hits. So how much damage do I take? Silent gives 46. Oh. Yeah. It does feel like, generally speaking, past like 20, 25-ish, it's like, it's gonna hit, dude. Why are you asking? Okay, what is this giant bear-shaped fridge?
It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Mm-hmm. Lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I don't know. I'm sure you could get some people to buy ice cream from this. It's pretty scary looking, you know? You might get some, like, horror fanatics. I do have to say, though, the bear is way too large for this fridge, you know? The fridge should be bigger. Or the bear should be smaller.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge. I mean, yeah, we can see the light, Kim.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Okay, examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there, or close the door and leave. My arm doesn't go back that far back. We're at a rave. All right, we're examining.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Sounds like the marketing department was like not very specific about what kind of bear they wanted for the fridge designers. All right. I feel like Ben's would take an entire stock. See, the wrappers are bear themed. Hell yeah, brother. Who's up flexing their quantum? Ooh, is that a Creepcast reference? I love Creepcast. Handwritten note from the fridge. Use interact button in inventory to inspect. Okay. Handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Okay, roll it down. The bears are friendly. You would take this thing home? How? It's twice the size of these two men. You can't just take the entire bear instead.
Does it say anything interesting?
Lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note or put the note away. This could be the start of the curse. You know? Question is not the how, it's the why. I mean, the why is that you want a giant scary fridge, right? That's the easier question to answer, I imagine. All right, read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Ooh. Now, I thought this place was from like a while ago, but the illiterate ginger kid is surely Kuno, right? So this must have happened somewhat recently.
You'll find the filament memory with the offsite copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Suave.
Sully Suave? I would never have gotten that correctly. Right? The how? Trust the family can do it. Who are you, Dominic Toretto? I can't do a Vin Diesel. Granny shifting, double clutching, family. Xander Cruz. Right? That's his D&D character name?
You must excuse me. I've grown quite weary.
I understand. Who's the illiterate... I can't talk. Illiterate ginger kid? All right. I think that's Kuno.
Really? You don't have a single guess?
The lieutenant looks at you, the corner of his mouth curved into a smug grin.
When there's no cops around, anything's legal.
True. That is true. I think that's how the law works. You mean Kuno? Or no idea at all? How is Kuno such a menace? He's like 12. He's crazy. I guess he is throwing cops at... he's throwing cops, yeah. Throwing rocks at corpses, and he is using slurs, but... you're hiding business stuff from him?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Holy crap. Kim has a very low opinion of the child. All right. I wonder who wrote that note. Remind me again, what's a filament memory? Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? Or put the note away? Hashtag 420 blaze it, by the way. Throwing cops, how strong is the kid? He's apparently on speed. Maybe he's got like some sort of drug-induced strength. Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Thank you, Kim.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Thank you, Interfacing. Appreciate you. I wonder who wrote that note. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? Or put the note away? Ooh, we got a 50-50, huh? I think we get to both of these eventually, but I think we go, I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe it's because of the entity, the curse that we're trying to find. Maybe they have to leave in a hurry. Maybe it's because of the entity, or guess we'll never know. You will make every choice a 50-50? That's just me playing the game then. That's not chat decides, that's me decides. Maybe it's because of the entity.
That's implausible.
Okay, well, it's not impossible, Kim, so calm down. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be, or put the note away? Ooh, he wasn't lying. He is making every vote 50-50. I'm going to ask about the ice cream maker, though I don't think Kim has any idea.
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Thank you for the contribution there, Kim. Put the note away. All right. What's that noise? An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Well, that was easy. I don't know how to get in it, though. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Well, how do I get in it? All right. Good job clicking. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the pipe bait. They look inoperable. What the hell is going on down here? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Dude, what the heck?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
You playing the game sick probably means worse choices. Listen, I was already making terrible choices. Okay. Where are we? Look around the secret room. Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light. Shine light on the hidden compartment, excuse me. Or leave. All right. We do be shining bright like a diamond. Know what I'm saying?
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do. Look inside. No, you do the honors. Back off. Poor Kim, dude. There's so many opportunities to be mean to Kim. He's just doing his best. And dealing with us, too. Like, we're a nightmare. I can't imagine what it would be like to play this game just being a normal, not terrible person, right? It'd be really weird.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim? Or inspect the rifles. This is giving me big Ruh-roh Raggy vibes for some reason. You guys ever watch Mystery Inc? Because I really feel strongly that was the best Scooby-Doo.
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
I do not think that's standard issue for a cop.
Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
There's no other option for us. We're stealing the rifle. Sure, this one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional. But still, beautiful thing.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Woohoo! We've got a gun. Where are we? You look around the secret room. What does this mean? A rifle here. Keep chatting. Yeah, we've got gun. That means we can make much worse decisions from here on out, I think. What does this mean? A rifle here? Ooh, you guys 50-50 did it. Last chance. Let's ask why there's a rifle here, and then we'll look
It
around.
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Coincidence? How? Hey, Boots, how you doing? Thanks for being here.
He likes this find.
Okay. Where are we? Look around the secret room, or leave. You guys you're really 50-50 in everything. Not too bad. How am I? I'm very sick, but I'm okay. I'm having fun. My world is spinning a little bit, and I'm very nauseous because of that. But that's okay. I'll get over it. We've come at the right moment. We've got a rifle. Yeah, we found a gun. Oh, no? It's fine. Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Look at all those rifles.
You were spot on with
Must be an
the
old weapons cache.
with the bunker. We can now shoot the child. Why? Why would we do that? I mean, he does say slurs, but I don't think we should shoot him. He's a child. You've been a cold too. So sorry, I can't read. You have a bit of a cold too that you've been trying to shake. I hope you feel better ASAP. That sucks, man. Gun, yay. Vertigo or lightheadedness? Yeah, I thought when it first, this is cool looking. I thought when it first started happening that I just stood up too fast, but then the weird not being able to walk in a straight line and the semi-spinning kind of persisted for several days. So I'm pretty positive it's vertigo at this point. A broken Bell McGrave from ages past. It's a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. Can we... I don't know that we can... I don't think we can equip it. Where it has a hat? Nope. Okay. Maybe we could threaten the racist with it? I don't think it works, though. Counter-Strike reference? Maybe. Drink water, patat. I got an entire large glass of water with ice, very cold. I love it. I'm very hydrated. You may need 2 hands. Could be the case. Oh. Okay, that explains why the last one didn't work. The ads are shown too. Very true. Very true. Thank you, Demir.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Okay, before I open this up to a vote, I would like to remind you guys that there's something inside that we want. But after having made that warning, I will open it up. Do you want to turn the ice cream crank, try to crack open the lid, or leave? Ice cream? Potentially, but probably most likely there's a filament thingamajig in there. If you're the prophet of ads, the bringer of doom. Your grandma wouldn't ever let you drink cold water when you were little. She would always give me room temperature. That's horrible. That's awful. The colder the drink, the better, in my opinion. 20-second unskippable ad, rip. Your sub for that one channel has run out, so that's the best you got. Sub for the one channel has run out. I am too sick to understand, and I apologize. Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid,
Oh, we
but
do
the
be
ice
slipping.
is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Ooh, just do it better.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in
Ooh.
your hand, detective.
Ooh. Ooh.
Equip the pry bar by going to
Ooh.
the Tools tab in your inventory.
Ooh.
From there, you can equip it
Stop.
to a held slot.
Stop talking to me. Okay. This seems like an opportune time for an ad break. I am going to go ahead and mute the game. We're going to listen to 3 minutes of music. So don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to be listening to cool, royalty-free music. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you got to do. But don't go too far, because we will be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. we're back. Welcome back, everybody. See, we're all jamming on the break there, and I appreciate that. Fishing with an atomic bomb? Oh, wow. I think that's going to kill all the fish, man. Thank you for the lurk there, Prodigal. Appreciate you. And I hope that you have an enjoyable work day. All right. Let's leave real quick. That's not what I meant to click. Let's properly equip ourselves with our crowbar. Oh, we can hold both at the same time. All right, let's go back
This
here.
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
What the hell?
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
This is some old bullshit, dude. 3% chance with a freaking crowbar? Are you kidding me? You caught 2 fish in a row? Let's go, dude. Fish better behave. Like those odds? Okay, yelling at the fish didn't work. It usually has the opposite effect, I think. All right, let's either turn the ice cream crank and possibly break the thing inside, or take a 3% chance to try and bust open this freaking thing. Seems unlikely. 3% gamble, let's go. Up to me, 50-50. 3% gamble, let's go. Big bucks, no
The
whammies.
ice squeaks beneath
Rip.
the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
+1 with gloves. You got the gloves, baby. What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
All right, Kim. I'm going to shine this in your eyeballs. Why did you give me such a shitty pry bar, dude? This is on you.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It
Skill
takes some
issue.
advance to get it open.
It is a skill issue. Also, Kim's making excuses, man. Advanced, where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Kim, you don't know that. This could be inside. It could explain not only the murder, but much more importantly, the curse, okay? The entity. All right? How dare you? How dare you take that tone with me, mister?
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Cut his pay for the month. Better odds than the casino? Yeah, you're not wrong about that. House always wins, baby. All right. Idiot, loser, moron, jerk. All right, we could either turn the ice cream crank or leave. Up to you guys. I have a feeling that turning the crank will probably break the filament inside, but, you know, what do we know? Not me. I don't know. All right, you guys are fully in on the breaking the filament. Let's try it.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet.
Oh, my
or
God.
an entrepreneur.
Oh, my God. What happened? We prompted an existential crisis. Oh, no. Why? All right. Boy, I hear that, dude. I get you. I understand. What is this? Nosafed? Lovely. Who are you?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
This all started with a bear fridge? No kidding. Okay, we can unplug the giant red cable, which we know leads to the bear fridge. Oh, because it says right there, but also because I remembered. Or we could unplug the black cable, or we could just leave, because I don't know what we're doing here. All right, we are deciding to kill the poor bear fridge. Why? How
An
dare?
electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Okay. We can plug it back in if we want, I guess. We can unplug the black cable, or we can leave. You're taking the bear fridge home? Oh, okay. That's why we gotta unplug it. I get it. I don't know that we know where our home is, but we're working on that. We'll get there.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
All right.
Why did you do that?
Kim, listen. I don't know. I'm just doing what chat tells me. I have no idea. It's black. It's not like it's the red one. Because it's black, the color of a measurable cosmos, or I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. You're too lazy to vote, so you're here to watch how chaos unfolds. That's fair. That's fair. You leave me to vote then? None of you have voted. You just didn't vote. We're going to open it up again. I just realized I left my drink somewhere. I don't know where I left my drink when I went on break. Uh-oh. Chaos? Hell yeah. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Number 3 is perfect. True. You got an eyelash in your eye, so your hands are full trying to get it out. It hurts. That does hurt. I hope you get it out ASAP, because that sucks, man. I had a period where I wore contacts for like 6-ish months, and I never, ever got used to it. I hate contacts. I can't talk, but I hate contacts and touching my eye. It's gross. Call the main guy. Chate. He doesn't have a name yet. It's true. Let's go back and investigate this thing that we unplugged.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
I like that we've given ourselves a +2 by unplugging the machine. It's still only a 3%. The only way I think we can get this is with double 6s. Contacts are terrible for infection. Yeah, they're terrible for being alive because touching your eye is gross. All right, we could either try the 3% chance again or we could leave.
Skill issue.
True. Let's not. You guys seem to want to. All right, big bucks, no whammies. 3%, let's go.
The ice
What are the
squeaks
odds?
beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
Ah, the hack was too late, Prodigal. That would have worked, I think. Any time of the day, double 6.
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending
Stupid pry
right
bar.
before your very eyes.
Thing sucks.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advance
Making
to
excuses
get it
again,
open.
Kim.
I have no idea.
Sooner or later,
All right. I think you also got the same roll, 5 and 3. Really? That'd be crazy if true.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
True. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Okay. Got a desk drawer. Is it trapped? Like a light Yamagi situation? Gonna light things on fire. Ooh, an insane mesh tank top? Hell yeah, brother. Hold the phone. Okay, we can't see it because of our dumb jacket. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. How we looking, dude? Are we looking good? Oh my god, it's very mesh. Okay. Hold on, hold the phone. How we looking? Okay. Please. I can't. Let me put on the damn. Hell yeah,
I don't know
brother.
if they wanted money or they wanted something more sexual.
Yeah. It's unplugged. It will thaw soon. Yeah, maybe. That's possibly true. Nick is stinky. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're looking mighty fine, I'd say. All right, let's put our crappy stupid. I'm gonna lose my mind. Hold on, how does this look though? Oh yeah. We're looking crazy. You want to pet this man's chest hair? All right, we've got a little secret going on. Only we know about our insane mesh tank top. Wonderful. What is this? A staircase? No, not yet. We can't do that. What do we got down here? Money? Plus 1 drama? Hell yeah, brother. Sir? Hello? Let me take the damn money. Jeez Louise. Drama +1? Yeah, dude. Getting dramatic up in here. A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Interdasting. Very interdasting. Alright. Let's double click. Let's run. I mean, this definitely looks like a bunker. What do we got? The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible. Ripperoni. Check out the bear fridge again.
the
Please
beer's
try it again
eyes
until
are
you
dead
get
and
it.
empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Okay. Boots is onto something. Maybe it will thaw off if we leave it long enough. Bear fridge change. Its
The
eyes
bear's
aren't glowing
eyes
anymore.
are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Please try it again until you get it. I don't think we can, unfortunately. I think it gets locked off each time we fail.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
I don't see a face. Where? Got a mouth, maybe. I don't see any eyes or anything. I think you're lying to me. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace? Look inside the furnace. Smear your hands with coal. Why? Kick it with your foot? That's mean. Or leave. I have a feeling you guys are going to kill me again. All right, we do be kicking it. Yep, okay. Wonderful, wonderful. We're going to die if I don't heal myself. I blame you guys.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
I don't know why you did that. All right. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Skill issue.
True. Look inside the furnace. Smear your hands with coal or leave. I mean, if we're going to smash it up, why didn't we smash? How? Are you trying? I was like, how do we have a 50% if there's only one? You're trying to make me kick it again. Kim is a bitch. That's not nice. All right, Kim, what is this thing?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside. Maybe this is where the ghost lives.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Rip rats. All right, look inside the furnace. Smear your hands with coal or leave. You're still trying to make me kick it, huh? you will make us die if we do that. I don't know when we last saved. We will have to play a bunch again.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above.
Oh.
A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
He's not Superstar? You would never do that? I don't believe you.
What are you doing?
Lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. So we've got 2 jump wildly to conclusions, or 1 just being reasonable. Okay, awesome.
Wait, really? You should
Look-
investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Okay. Why? Okay. Smear your hands with coal. The voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Patience said it lives in the chimney. Physical instrument, 42% chance to yell hello into the furnace. How would we possibly fail that? We got a +1 because we kicked it? What is happening in this game? All right, we're going to scare away the people for some reason. Let's go. Big bucks, no whammies.
You muster all
Oh,
your
my
strength
God.
and yell.
Hecky.
Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak.
Wonderful. Hashtag calculated.
A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that.
How did we fail to yell hello? Kick it again for more +1s.
The chatter from the chimney continues on as before.
Oh.
You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there.
It seems by failing, we might have not failed to do the thing that... What am I saying? By failing, we didn't scare the people off, is what I'm trying to
Then
say.
again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Why are you encouraging us, Kim? All right, we could smear our hands with coal. We could say, those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Patience says it lives in the chimney. Or we can leave. This was your plan all along? To fail to yell? You're still trying to make me kick it. Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
Okay, but we're wearing gloves. You didn't take that into account, did you?
You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Gra,
What?
pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
What is happening? Hadramat Karzai, smear your cheeks with black coal. Or no, let's not express ourselves. Let's just wipe our hands clean on our pants. Why? Why are we doing this? All right. Hadramat Karzai, baby.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
Ah, yes, of course, our wild soul. So blackface or toddler?
What are you doing?
I don't know, Kim. How many times do you have to ask me that? I am the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmarin warrior.
Wow, is very nice.
Nothing. Wipe your face clean. Sorry, that was stupid. All right, we're leaning into the insanity, it seems.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Okay.
No, you're a proud warrior.
Oh, okay. We have a 58% chance of not wiping it or wipe it clean. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. This is serious business, you guys. Blood for the blood god. All right. Let's see. See if we can succeed in not wiping off our war stripes.
You can feel your cheeks turn red under the lieutenant's gaze. You look like a kid, not a police officer. Even the war paint can't conceal the embarrassment.
I want to point out, we have not succeeded a single check in the 50 or so minutes we've been playing.
Thank you. So, where were we?
Okay. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Patient said it lives in the chimney, or leave. How many rolls can you fail? All of them. Trying to make me smear my hands with coal again. I mean, I'll give it a shot.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ain't 3 dangerous stripes.
What are you? Please wipe your face.
No, you're a pro.
Thank you.
Ah.
So, where were we?
It didn't allow us to try again. Rip. Skill checks behave. All right. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Patient said it lives in the chimney, or leave. We can't try again. No matter how many times we smear our hands with coal, he's gonna make us wipe it clean. All right, it's perhaps a malignant entity.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
That's exactly what a malignant entity would say, Kim.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
All right, we're leaving. All right. Maybe this thing over here has thought out by now. Report Kim, bad teammate. Yeah, he won't
This
support
orange
us.
machine is dead still.
Nope.
It
Rip. Okay, I guess we could go back up the other way, or we could go up these stairs. What the heck? Okay, we know where that is. That's outside. All right, there's one other place we could go then. I feel like it's going to take a few in-game hours. You're probably right, yeah. All right, and then there was one other way over here. We also have yet to find the password, by the way. A quick look around, but I think we did everything here.
looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
Oh.
Let him cook.
We do be cooking.
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
We're cooking.
I said let him cook.
Okay, I don't get it, or discard the thought. I don't know why this triggered now, but that is interesting. You guys don't care. You don't care about the TTRPG at all. All right, fair enough. All right, it's ghost time. Ghost time. Ghost time. Ghost time. What is this? Shuttered door?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
This is where the people are?
This must be where the entity lives. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Hello, I yelled, but I didn't work. Or leave. Just not that the it's not that you didn't hear me, it's that the yell didn't work. All right.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy
Wow.
croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
We're really bad at speaking.
A sudden bout of self-pity comes over you. Sire, may we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm.
Leave it up to the dramatic. Okay. I don't know if that means we could try again, but hello, I yelled, but it didn't work, or leave. Kim has very little to say about our antics in most cases, which is odd. I think Kim might be a weirdo too, to be honest.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. A sudden bout of sire. May we suggest something?
All right, we tried. Got some type of weird thing right there. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Postcard La Delta 51. The sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes. Overhead, the ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into beige midday mist. Vapor rising from the delta on what the district was built. Postcard is prepaid. That doesn't help me at all. +1 drama from the mesh chest. The insane mesh chest will help you in screaming, yes. I think you guys might have screwed up the paranormal investigation by discarding that thought downstairs. I don't know if there's anything else we can do in this building now. Is that a mannequin? Weird. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here anymore, guys. Maybe save. Good idea. All right, let's go tell Placians that we failed miserably. Shine a light in our eyes.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Pause dramatically.
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a Charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage. Someone should let sunshine in. I'm in no position to give out personal opinions. Huh. Okay. Honestly, a dump.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Okay. I had a few more questions about the curse, or that's all I could say for now, book peddler, and leave. Work out? No, that'll kill us. You guys have already tried to kill me. I think we failed to talk to Annette earlier, too. Okay, we had more questions.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
All right, what about the wards in the back door? Are these Seminice as well? Or never mind, I had other questions. I'm blinding you? Just for fun, Placians. How dare you? Okay. You guys are 50-50ing. I'm going to go with this one.
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Okay, we'll ask have you sought help from anyone else, but I think we've already seen this.
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further.
The woman.
I'm done with you, Patience. How dare you? Okay, let's go talk to Annette one more time. And then we got more exploring to do, I think. Because we messed up the curse, man.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you doing now? We're okay, bye. See you around, Annette. We walk up, she says hi to us nicely, and we just leave. Screw you, Annette. That's not very nice. Alright, you guys are 50-50ing. I would like to be nice to Annette, so we're... Oh, no! Last second. Sorry, Annette. That wants me to bully you. Let's take the flashlight out. Let's walk around like this, just for fun. The best detective around. We got a crowbar and some clippers for some reason. Alright. We've not gone this way. We're apparently right here. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. Graffiti down there. Who are you? Who are both of you? How do we not see you?
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Okay. What are you tossing? Some sort of game?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
What?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
This one's still chewing on his sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What is happening? Chat is real quiet. That's okay. Not a problem. Better observe them first. Grab the ball and show them how it's done with a 72% chance. A moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game, or I'll leave it to you. Sorry, I'll leave you to it. Okay, a moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game.
You're such a wuss.
Hey, it's not nice.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
The man in uniform stands before you tall and proud. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags? You seem to be playing in a crater. I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout. Or thank you for your time. Okay, we seem to be back in detective mode since we're not very good paranormal investigators. I guess I'll ask about the body.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Bootlicker.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What? What about police women? So again, you don't know anything? I would like to remind you guys, we are a feminist. You guys are 50-50ing it? Okay. Ooh, last second. Feminism. We love it. What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Okay, so you're just sexist, huh? There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out. You better not be implying that women are unfit for field work, or I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's just drop it. Okay. Okay, we got a 50-50. Listen, we are a feminist at heart. Okay, so we're going full feminism here.
But you must agree that nature in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here. Or yes, I guess that's true. There's a 50-50 in this, huh? All right. Feminism, we love it.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Okay, we failed to change his mind. You seem to be playing in a crater. I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout. Or thank you for your time and leave. What are they playing? Is this like, it's like shuffleboard, but with balls and without the thing? You saw the statue?
Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Hell yeah, brother. Bring back the good old days, right?
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
You're just, like, into authoritarianism. I don't like this guy. How should a true king rule? What was that about cocaine? Or let's talk about something else. Oh, boy. All right. We seem to be getting into politics with this man, and that's A-okay by me. How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
This guy is very much a go woke, go broke kind of guy. Down with the monarchy. I want my freedoms. I agree. Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. Or I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay. All right. We are directly challenging this man's dumb beliefs.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
I don't like this person. What was that about cocaine? Or let's talk about something else. And we're succeeding on the easy passive checks. Ones that we don't choose to make on our own. All right, what was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy.
Purple?
The nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts.
Chuckles.
His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
Okay.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past. This guy loves cocaine. What the hell?
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Yeah, obviously natural side effects of using cocaine. Riding the white dragon, you know what I'm saying? Except it's purple this time. He's probably friends with Tony.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Yeah, no. Totally. Sorry, you said you were conservative and you're talking about cocaine use?
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
Oh, okay, he convinced our brain, though.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Oh no, you missed the fact that tomorrow you have a class in the morning? That'll be a painful morning? Oh, jeez. Sorry to hear that, Benjamin. What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting. Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Or thanks for clearing that up. I have some other questions now. Okay. You guys are considering making our man who obviously has severe drug problems do cocaine. I think I'll pass on that. What was that about higher realms? Have to go have fun. Get well soon. Thanks so much, Benjamin. I hope you sleep well and that the morning class isn't too painful for you.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the
Hell yeah, treasure. Congrats.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Narc.
Right.
Bye, have a great time.
Bye, Benjamin. Sleep well. The old man stands tall and proud, looking at you inquisitively. All right, you seem to be playing in a crater, or thank you for your time, Eve. They do seem to be playing in craters.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
What? Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths? Was there an earthquake here, or do you know who created it? You have a fantastical imagination, that's for sure. It seems to just have been made by this pipe, right? It just wore down over time. We'll lean into the fantastical imagination. Sea monster?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Uh-oh. This guy's gonna be upset with us. We are, in fact, a communist, and we are bringing it back. Wait. Who are the communards again? Did you use artillery fire against them? Or maybe we can do this history lesson later. Okay, let's ask about the communards, who I feel like we are.
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
This guy's the worst. I don't like him. I don't like anything he says. I'm not a fan. And his hat is not on correctly. It looks stupid. Screw this guy. Did you use artillery fire against them? Or maybe we can do this history lesson later. I feel like he could have. You know? He looks like he might have. All right, no history lessons from biased old men.
Fine. What do you want now, then?
Did you ever use artillery fire against the communards? Or thank you for your time. Leave. We should, like, be able to double flip this man the bird as we leave. All right, I'm very curious if he shot at communards.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a boulet in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though. And we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
You know, that was the problem, I'm sure.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Okay. Why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Or look around. I understand I'd bomb this place too. Not very nice. Alright, you guys didn't choose, so I'm going to. They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son.
He
They
says.
have to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Okay, he's looking at us with disdain. He dislikes us as much as I dislike him.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris, and the Delta.
He points to the northeast. Death blow. Sounds grim. Nod thoughtfully and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. Okay. You do be nodding thoughtfully.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Okay.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition? Is that why everything is so bombed out? Or, that explains all the war damage. I think this guy might be on the wrong side of history here, if I had to guess. Is that why everything's so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Listen, brother, I'm a communist. We've decided. Right? Yeah, we're communists, dude. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hardworking class to take over. Gross. Foreign power cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Or nothing. I don't think. I just do. Okay, well, no one has voted, so I'm choosing this one.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay. Who was this Fristle? You mentioned Yame. Or what exactly is a suzerain? Food. This guy's too angry to die, I think.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Idiot. Who is this Fristle? Or what exactly is a suzerain? Conclude. He called Fristle a clown.
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the clown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Are we about to kill this man from a heart attack?
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
Okay. What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Hey, Muffin. How am I? I'm very sick. How are you? I'm okay, though. I'm having fun here. Hope you're doing well today.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
Yeah, screw this guy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
It sounds like you lost horribly, and you're also a little bitch. Is there anything you could tell me about this rifle? Hold out the antique firearm. Or what is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? 17% chance. Or thank you for your time and leave. All right, let's ask him about the rifle before we piss him off.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
You're good? It's your birthday today? That's awesome. Happy birthday, Muffin. Did you do anything cool? The 1 in 6? Yeah, it's not great chances.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there, point at the bookshop. Sorry, I can't divulge that information. What do you mean, fine? This is my rifle. I always have it with me. Sorry, I can't divulge that information to old racist idiots. You ate Indian food? That's sick, dude. I love Indian food. What'd you have?
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Rip. Okay. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Or thank you for your time. 17% chance on that check. The stream is quite delayed. Really? That's not good. Sorry to hear that. Butter chicken? Nice. You've left it up to me. I think I'm going to go with the horribly low chance of success here because I don't like this man and I don't care if we piss him off.
As Rennie
Hell
turns
yeah,
from
brother.
him to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Okay. Look at the cross or look at the sun. The stream being delayed is not good for the voting that we're trying to do here. Pretty bad, I would say. All right, we're looking at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
Okay.
The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle I during the Revolution.
It sounds like you got King Frizzle killed, you loser. Maybe you don't deserve medals.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle I.
When the selection ends is when you get the options. Rip. Croix de Beauvoir and the setting sun point to his chest. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
He interjects.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
Okay, how about this? I will read the options and then I'll click the button. And then you'll have time to vote, I think, probably. That's what I was going to say. Bravery. Not for killing babies or not for R-wording women or for bravery. We're not going to say this word out loud, but I feel like I don't like this guy, and that's probably what he's doing. All right. I'm going to antagonize this guy because I don't like him. Not for killing babies or...
No. We were the last ones to keep all the baby killers.
I didn't hear that.
You, son,
no one heard that.
If there hadn't been Royal Carabiniers, Revachol might not be standing at all.
You two have heard nothing. What I have to say about that.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off. if you let him wander off to memory lane.
Saved. So what did you get medals for? Sounds like there's a story there, but I'd like to talk about something else right now. He got the medals for abandoning King Fristle to die, which is really brave, if you ask me. Loser. Alright, what did he get the medals for?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
Gaston seems a lot cooler than you, my guy.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved the princeling, or listen, Renee, I might want to hear that story later, but right now I have more important things to discuss. I like Gaston. He seems much more chill. Also, he's been eating a sandwich this entire time. Save the princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisell thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest.
The old carabiner runs his fingers over the larger metal.
Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatoo feathers to battle.
He spits.
Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath. Oops, sorry. Must have been a bloodbath. I'll do this again if no one gets to vote. Pretty damn clever indeed. Or bastards and slowly shake your head. Oh yeah, it must be real delayed. We'll do it again. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it's delayed. Nothing should have changed on my end. Alright, must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Gross.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Pats his right thigh.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Ooh, okay. It's less delayed now? Okay, that's good. Sick. Okay, then, what did you do? That is not how that sentence sounds. Okay, then what did you do? Shattered knee, interesting. Actually, can we pick it up later and do questions now? This man took an arrow to the knee, and that's what made him such an asshole, I think. Alright. We seem to be continuing the plan of, lowering his guard so we can manipulate him.
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnaud, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
Dude, Gaston is awesome. I love this guy.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
Okay, that's no dink. That's a fighter. I'd give up. Can't imagine living without my jaw. Touch your jaw. Would never happen to Johnny Law jaw. Point to your jaw. My jaw is tight. I've been through worse. Add soon and you gotta go. Not really digging this game, but it's a cool one. No worries, Demir. Thank you for the reminder, and I hope that you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna go with Johnny Lawjaw.
Right.
Doesn't get sidetracked.
So I grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Friesel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that.
He shakes his head.
13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
Alright, that's too bad.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Alright, it sounds like you're being modest, Renee. Or thanks for the story, Renee. Conclude. Okay, you guys are 50-50ing it. I'll say it sounds like he's being modest.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was.
Holy crap.
And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
I mean, I'm still more impressed about the guy that had no jaw living, but sure. Okay, before we continue this conversation, we do unfortunately have ads coming up. But don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to mute the game and listen to 3 minutes of music. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you got to do. But don't go too far, because we'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. Here we go with this old man's story.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Okay. Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you? Quite impressive. It's men like Renee who made Revachol great once. I'm not impressed. All those heroics. And where is he now? No, you gotta play to win? Look after you first. Okay. Or this doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. Lean closer. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Interesting. All right, I disagree with this, but Chad has picked it.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record.
Points to the sun-shaped medal on Renee's chest.
Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
All right, thanks for the story.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, René, yes.
Jolly man.
Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again.
He mumbles through clenched teeth and turns
Was
to
there
you.
anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Why? All right, Renee told you his war story. Now impress him with your heroics. 58% chance to succeed. Or thank you for your time and leave. All right, we're going to make up our own story. Wonderful.
Go long.
Hell yeah,
Go
brother.
deep. Go unconventional.
My story doesn't have gunfire, blood, or spilled guts, but let me give you a different take on heroism. I'd rather just ask him some questions. That's a legendary success, by the way. Holy crap. All right, let's blow his freaking mind, dude.
Sure, officer.
Already
Let's
he
hear
looks
your
skeptical.
take.
Imagine just flickering into existence from nothingness.
I'm not following you.
He'll get it. Don't worry. Just continue. He's gonna be impressed.
Okay. Imagine knowing nothing but the sweet oblivion, only to wake into unbelievable pain. Or imagine waking up with a terrible headache. Yeah, no, that's you know, it's pretty heroic to wake up with a terrible headache. Okay. I think the flowery approach would have worked better, but we'll go number
The
two.
man stares at you, silently frowning.
Right when you were willing to just do just about anything to make it stop, you open your eyelids.
The carabiner crosses his arms and spits in the crater.
Okay. And realizes your mind, everything that was you, is gone. And realize the man body, with you in it, is just a husk now, all memories erased. Or, and realize you've pushed yourself too far, past the point of no return. Okay. We seem to be telling him our actual story. I thought we were going to make something up. Okay.
You're talking about getting blackout shit-faced drunk and going into delirium, right?
He asked impatiently.
The lieutenant looks up from his notes and nods to the old carabiner.
Talking about so much more than that. Well, in essence, yes. Or how dare you belittle my voyage through the void? Oh, boy. All right. How dare you belittle our voyage?
Was the vessel you boarded the HMS Commodore Red?
As a matter of fact, it was, because we are communists.
The name echoes through the deep, dark halls of history. It calls to you and your kin.
Okay, I admit it. I got so drunk I forgot even who I am. Or no, I have found the source of the flow. I have found Al Ghul. All right, we found Al Ghul. It's pretty heroic.
You mean alcohol?
Yes, alcohol, or silence. You know not of which you speak. I have danced with Al Ghul for 1,000 nights. Oh, boy. This guy is really downplaying our heroic story. We didn't do that with him. Pretty rude. Uh-oh, you killed us. We died.
Feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Oh no.
Your
jaw. Help someone?
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath.
Oh my god.
You're just making it worse.
When was the last time we saved? WTF? How? I don't know.
All you feel is pain. And
oh
weakness.
No.
You have to surrender.
Why?
We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would.
Oh no.
You only see pain.
We saved the bookstore. Oh no, oh no. Fuck.
Cop suffers final heart attack.
All right. Try again. Oh my god. We saved so far back. No, no, no. Oh no. F. F indeed. Okay. All right. It's okay. We're going to do the same things we did last time. God, this is horrible. Okay, we're going to speed run it. Speed run. Okay, first we talk to Placians.
Well. Yes, yes.
Tell her how. God.
Said honestly a dump.
You don't have anything of
We said we had a few more
Okay,
questions.
But please, only a few questions.
We asked about
yes,
this. We said never mind. We left. You forgot what we did? I remember, don't worry. Then we ran over to Annette, and I wanted to talk to her.
Detective.
But you guys were mean. And you said no. You ran up, talked to her, and said no, get out of our face. And we ran out here. And then we went over this way. Down here. Then I looked at this. And then I walked over here. And then we saw these guys, and I talked to him about his sandwich. And he told me to talk to Renee.
I'll be with you.
Okay. He took the light off. I did take the light off. That's a good point. Took the light off, and we put in these chain cutters. And then we did not save, but we should have. And then we talked to this angry asshole. Hello, jerk.
Have you no shame?
Honey.
Blah, blah, blah. This guy sucks.
You keep breaking my concentration.
You guys said a moment of our time.
Old.
You're
sure,
such a wuss. Yeah.
I am René.
We said, do you know anything about the body? Most locals, yeah.
He doesn't know about the
What
crime.
about policewomen? We got into a debate about how he's sexist. Women could do anything. No, you stupid ass.
Gender equality is very noble.
Then we said, I saw the statue.
Oh.
A superpower.
Okay. How should a true king rule?
Decisively.
Seems to be a leader should take care of his people.
Don't get started.
The Caribbean. No one and nothing can
He
change.
asked about cocaine.
You can't even. That's wise.
Of course.
Philippe Zito.
Higher realm. He's just making excuses.
We
for
said,
the
what was
king's
that about the
habits.
higher realm? Sounds
It's
interesting.
really not.
Yes, indeed.
We
We're
said,
not
let's
here
talk
to-
about
Right.
something else. We said, you seem to be playing the crater. We asked about a sea monster.
No, why what?
Yeah.
That's what happens when communards
We
hijack
asked who
your
the
country.
communards were.
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists.
We
call them what
specifically
you
did
like.
not ask this.
They just fine.
Then we asked
What
over
do you want
here.
now? Sadly, should have fought.
It was probably a bit more complicated. than
I
that.
said we should have chosen a
This
place
place
somewhere
is
else.
Yes.
He find
Mountainous was used as one of the 3 footholds.
We
in
said
Revachol.
nod thoughtfully.
This here is
Blood ground. You got old René going there.
Um,
He isn't hungry enough already.
I think we said, is that why everything's so bombed out?
The rest of
Well,
You don't even...
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
I said the coalition seems
Present
quite
one.
capable, actually.
I would.
This royal...
Instead, this is just what the committee
We asked about all these, but we asked about Guillaume first.
Some manner.
We asked about
He
Bristol.
slouches as he...
We asked about the suzerain.
Soon.
It's no use talking.
We asked about the rifle.
This one's inoperable.
We said we couldn't divulge the information.
Unfortunately,
We somehow
I don't know
managed
what else
to
tell you.
pass this, so let's save scum until we do, since that's how it was. What if we fail all the rolls? Exactly.
Vigilance officer.
Big Wax no Weemies.
All you observe is a veteran with...
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of...
Yeah.
Don't you mean Frisk?
You do not speak his name. Craven.
Rude.
Although he was a clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to...
Okay. We're gonna load again. We're gonna save scum because we did it correctly the first time. Sir?
Vigilance officer. What?
All you observe...
Sir? We're save scumming, sir. You have to do what we say. Sir, please.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you
Sir,
observe...
please. What did I say? I said we're gonna be here all day. We're gonna do it until you tell me your dumb story so I can criticize you. Idiot. Loser.
Vigilance officer.
Big Rex no Amy's.
All you
Oh
observe...
my god. This is gonna take forever. How the hell did we get it the first time, dude? We'll be going for now, playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Enjoy, man. Have fun.
Vigilance
Thanks for the alert.
officer. What can...
All you...
Oh my god, rip. Sheer dumb luck. Absolutely.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you...
I'm going to lose my mind, sir. I want to hear your dumb story so I can make fun of it.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you...
I can't believe this shit. Are we getting the same roll every time? Is it worth save scumming? Is it even possible in this game? Oops, not Kim. Sorry.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you observe...
1 and 6. If you get 1 and 6 again, then it's definitely not possible to save scum.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you observe...
No, okay. So we're just getting really unlucky. Okay. Well, we have to write the timeline.
Vigilance officer. What?
All you observe...
Oh my god, please. I wonder if there's a fast way to reload.
Vigilance officer.
As Remy
Hey!
turns from
How many
two,
medals are there?
The larger one
We
is
looked
shaped
at
like
the
a
sun
cross.
first,
A small, the setting
and we looked at
sun
the cross.
with a crown. It's the crown.
For brave.
It's a conflicted topic for the
Not for killing babies.
No.
And then we have
You
to
will see that.
continue this
Whoa.
because you almost said
Sounds
something
like
that's going to
you're
get me in
about to open
trouble.
the gates of conversation.
So what did you get the
doing my
message
He
for?
saved some muddy
Save
prince.
the
It was on
princeling?
the first King Free. Alas.
Purple.
To
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
the long,
yeah,
the
yeah.
rebels were smart.
Must have been a
They let the girl
bloodbath.
shooting, then his horse.
Hang on to the story. Veterans
Okay,
get
so what did we
sentimental after such.
do?
I grabbed my cider.
Captain,
The Bane.
When I came to, the Dink had taken numerous
You
flesh
said
wounds.
Johnny Law.
He was the command.
You sense he's downplaying it.
Sounds like you're
The
being
old
modest.
Carabin.
what? And that
Is that pride? in his
We
voice?
said this, even though I totally
deep
disagree
down.
with it.
maybe. Oh no.
Do not speak of what you know nothing
Thanks for the
about.
story, idiot.
Oh yes.
I'm not.
You should try to come up with a heroic story.
Okay, we told our own story.
Go long. Go deep.
Sure,
Okay.
officer, I'm not.
He'll get it. The man stares at you. The carabiner crosses his arms and spits in the crater.
You're talking.
The lieutenant looks up from his notes.
Tell you
Was
a
the
little my
vessel you
voyage.
boarded the HF?
The name echoes through the deep, dark halls of history.
You mean
Alcohol.
alcohol?
And then I think this is where we died, right? Double 6? Hell yeah, brother. Maybe save soon? Yeah. I think this is what got us killed last time. So let's say this.
This deity of yours has quite the following in Martinez.
Straighten
None
this
as ever
back.
says you, it seems, though.
Okay. Hey, a man needs to decompress every now and then. Nothing wrong with that. I got it in check. For your information, alcoholism is a terrible, debilitating ailment. True. Or I'm sorry, I think I just fell off the wagon. That's all. I lack character. Okay.
And I thought getting my knee shattered and surviving on rat carcasses in the trench was bad. Here, have one of my medals. You've earned it, officer.
Thanks.
Extremely rigid principles this old soldier has. Don't leave room for a change of heart. Or
Wait, he's really giving to us?
The medal is yours.
I thought he was being sarcastic. Kim, should I take it? Thank you, Renee. I'm honored. Reach out your hand. Or I don't deserve this. Don't take the medal. I don't think this man is actually giving this to us. All right. Reach out our hand.
The veteran of numerous armed conflicts.
Wow, he actually gave it to us. What the hell?
With the setting sun in his clenched fist and an expression of utter disbelief in his eyes.
What is happening? Why did this happen?
Flashes of bloody and terrible scenes of war. Men dying, horses shrieking, blood sinking into sand and snow and asphalt and fertile black earth. All of this accompanied by a musical composition telling of heroism of old, when men were bigger in both body and heart. You feel strange kinship to this old soldier. You and him are the same now.
I thought historically people were smaller back then. And also, I don't like this man. Why are we the same?
Was there something else you wanted to take from us?
I don't think there was anything else he wanted, was there? You got the medal. Now let's solve the crime.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Let's save and find out what the heck this medal is for. We're going to sell it for fun. +1 rhetoric. Oh, shit. Seems to go on our neck, though. We betray our insane tie. It would make us better at something we're already good at. But it's probably better that we're good at things we're not good at, right? A deep blue star sits inside a radiant orange sun. Valiance, the word most often used to describe exceptional valor in combat, is written underneath. Medals like this aren't bought, they are earned. Yeah, they're earned by freaking old men. Wonderful. Okay. Go over this way then. What is this? 2 roundabout north. Cape Side Apps Martinez Pier. The ad reads, broken window. Tibbs has windows. Okay.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Rip. Poor little viewer had it. Vandalism, shake your head, look inside, or leave. All right, you guys want to empathize with it. I understand that urge. It does make me a little sad that it can never be used again.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Okay. Vandalism, shake your head, look inside, or leave. Okay. Let's look inside, see what we see.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word owner written on the other side.
Kuno.
With N and C scribbled backwards.
That's Kuno. That's a little shit.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. An X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Okay.
You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Pericarnassian church. A star. A great moral height to be strived towards.
Interesting.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Vandalism, shake your head, or leave. I see a trash can over there. I feel like I'm willing to search through the trash for something. Leave. You had a bag in your hand. Perhaps you could collect bottles and sell them. Interesting.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Okay.
Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
That's a good question. What's a tourist attraction doing here? Insert a coin for 25 cents or leave. All right. Using logic, probably a good idea.
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
Okay. Lieutenant looks around and concludes. What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour.
He
I
lowers his
suspect that
voice.
something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Cool. I dig organized crime. It's the best. Can't we do something about it? Or say nothing? I'm curious why the union wanted place to stay crappy. Can we do something
We
about it?
should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Okay. We can either insert a coin and look through it, or we can leave. I wonder why the other one worked. I guess maybe they inserted a coin and then shoved in the bubble gum so that it always thinks that it has a coin in it. I'm not sure. All right, let's leave. Let's talk to this dude over here. Hello, sir. You look drunk. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Lesson, boy. I don't start trouble. I fix it. You kicked out of every joint in Revachol. Come on, Hick. The night's still young. I mean, it's pretty early, man. That's my song. That's nah. It's shit. Music's my life, man. Better watch your mouth around me, boy. Things I've seen and said. Okay. I'm gonna steal your bag. Yellow plastic bag, freet. Okay. Yeah, we're looking like a cop now. All right, let's go get some freaking trash. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Time to pick trash from the trash can? Hell yeah, brother. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. All right. Give me your trash. And what is this? Graffiti? Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Interesting. Okay. How did I miss this? Ah, because it's cans. Yeah, okay. So if you hold down tab while you're trying to collect things, it makes the thing go away. All right, let's go up this way.
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Okay. Whatever. Let death come. I'm a Revacholian badass. Kim, it looks like we've got a construction code violation. Or guess I'll have to take my chances. You can be rest assured we are saving before walking on this. Okay. Looks like we got a construction code violation.
True. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
But Lieutenant, think about the splinters.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
I don't trust you. My brain told me it's dangerous. I'm saving. Okay. I don't know what it was telling us about in the inventory. Let's just die immediately. Okay. Seems to be fine. I'm struggling to pick up this freaking can. Please. There we go. It was a bottle. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Hello, bird. Oh, I missed it. What the heck, man? Give me the can. Wonderful. Dude, we're making bank. Okay. There's a lot of stuff over here. What are you?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Okay. Why am I looking at this wall? We have a 3% chance of passing this check. We're going to graffiti if we pass this? Or we can leave? I don't know why you're looking at this wall. I have no clue. Okay, we're going to try and 3% it. Big bucks, no whammies, double sixes.
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Okay, leave. I want this can, though. Ah, we're on the other side of the fence now. What does it keep telling me is in my inventory? I don't know. Okay, we never take morale damage, it seems. Maybe the cans? Could be. Let's talk to this other small child, the Schoonoette.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
You're not sleeping, though.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
That's what I said.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? Or I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. Leave. Let a child talk to us this way? All right, are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. More clever than you, stupid, idiot, loser, small child, dummy. Garden hose. This won't be of use until snow melts. Okay. Idiot, loser, moron, jerk. Exactly. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. A lot of bullets in this place. Ooh, what was that? An orange bum hat? Hell yeah, brother. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Oh my god. We're completing our bum look. Okay, but I don't want the rhetoric down, so we're gonna replace our necktie with the metal. Yeah, now we're looking proper. Okay, wonderful. Love it. Bum hat? Absolutely. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are half full of rainwater. How do I get over here? I want that jacket, man. Looks cool. Looks like a bum jacket. Okay. Let's go over this door.
There must be another way into the building.
Kim, why did you just yell that in my ear? That was so loud. Calm down. Let me in.
I can't get involved in this.
That was loud AF. I agree. Who is this person? Sir, can you let me in?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Hello? Can you open this door, please?
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. He's got style over substance, my friend.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
Aw, shit. We're getting real dramatic because of our mesh shirt, I think. You hiding something? Speak up. This is the police. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you? Or I'll come back to this later. Leave. All right. No trouble from me?
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
All right. Can you open the door?
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
That's a good point. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you, or no problem, we'll talk more next time. Leave. Sir, I am a cop at the end of the day. We failed as paranormal investigators, and I do need to ask you questions, I think.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt. Kinda, yeah.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Okay. Can you tell me your name? Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? Or, all right, we'll talk later. Leave. How long does it take a smoker to finish a cigarette? Not very long, right?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That is a very fake name. I don't believe this guy.
That's definitely not his real name.
That's what I said. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard, silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back.
Ask him again.
Listen, I really need your name. Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? Or, all right, we'll talk later, and leave. All right, Martin Martinez, how dare you lie to me?
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
He replies with a subtle smile.
But he hasn't left yet.
Okay. Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? Or, all right, we'll talk later. Leave. Listen, dude, I'll make you a snitch. It's gonna happen. I will rhetoric you into a corner, I think.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
I'll leave it there all day. And all week. You don't tell me what I want to know?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
He waves lazily with his cigarette. Did I?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Okay. Maybe we were doing our job before we went on a bender. Did you look at Kim? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I don't know what to think, to be honest. We might have been doing a good job before we went on a bender. I guess it's probably not. I don't think Kim did, though. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Ah, hold on. We leveled up. Okay. Because we leveled up, it is, unfortunately, for all the capitalists out there, time to become a communist. Yeah, we're unlocking this. All right, we're starting to do some communism. We're bringing it back.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
Respect the craft.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Ooh. Prostitute?
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Okay. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Okay. We'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
A 72% chance of convincing him to stay, or we can let him go and leave. All right, let's try to convince this guy to stay.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. A flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
This gentleman has a flair for the dramatic.
It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Okay, so there's probably a key under that rock to get up here. Can you?
He's gone.
Lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. Run after him, see where he went? Why?
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
Okay, so we just give up? Or you're right, he probably didn't have anything important to say anyways. Hold on, before we do that. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a key under the rock, right? I don't know if this is working. We'll try again since I messed it up, probably. But yeah, he definitely pointed towards the key under the rock, I think. Okay. You're right, he probably didn't have anything important to say anyway.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Okay, rock.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Okay, turn it over or ignore it and leave. I don't know why I'm leaving this up to you guys. It seems important. Okay, you've left it up to me, thankfully. I'm going to turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back and leave. Okay. Why would we ask around? We're going to get this guy killed. I think we should just knock and not say that we're here to investigate that particular man. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Makes me sad. Box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Oh. Flip up glasses. The auditor. Oh my god. Bouncing the books. Filthy boho, probably a narcomaniac. Slip-up sunglasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. The thin gold alloy wireframes are a reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days, the glasses are only favored by organized crime accountants who desire to look cool. We never read about the hat either. Orange beanie with a couple of big-ass holes in the side. It looks like it might have been used as a mask during an armed robbery. Oh yeah, brother. Pretty sick. Okay, let's save. I don't think I want to go to the balcony yet, so let's look around. Old shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Apartment number 12. A loud rumbling snore comes from... Okay. I did not expect that to open. I don't think we have a search warrant. Shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Cash money. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I guess if this door might just open, we could do that then. Oh, okay. Took me outside. Cash money. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. The gentleman did go up here, but we're going to go back inside and explore some more, I think. Okay, what do we got? Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Okay. Knock, examine the padlock, or leave. All right, I'm going to examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Ooh, we can actually cut these.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Okay. Holy crap. All right, before I let you guys make that horrible check, let's put in the chain cutters. All right.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Okay, so we can knock. 58% chance of cutting the chain cutters, or we can leave. Okay, it's very possible that you guys are not watching anymore. Understandable. I'm going to go with the chain cutters.
What are you doing?
Rep.
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
That is unfortunate.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
The lieutenant points to the corroded loop with a gloved finger.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These both seem pretty mean. Chain cutters are broken, Kim.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
Sure. Kim pointed out the shackle. Thank you, Kim. 72% chance.
What are you doing?
How?
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut.
Ow.
He's just trying to help.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
I can't believe we failed.
No reply.
Okay, Rip. What? What's happening? Stop doing whatever you're doing there, man. I feel like maybe we can't get in there. Here it is, padlock door. Okay, I don't know how to get more white checks, but that's fine. Postcard Boogie Street 46. Crumpled up postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. Vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from the canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street, blurry shadows of people pass. Okay. There's a person. Door number 9 is locked.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Okay. You can knock or leave. No worries if you guys don't feel like voting. We can have me choose for a little bit. That's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Understandable.
You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again. The other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
You gotta hop off early. You're hungry and it's late. Love you guys. Thanks, Minute. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoy your dinner.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Woo! Enjoy your dinner, Minute. Appreciate you. Know your rights, lady. Appreciate that.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside the apartment.
Okay.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Thank you, Minute. Appreciate you. one out with a bang. Hell yeah, brother. Apartment number 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Hello.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Okay. Are you all right? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks. That doesn't sound great.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you? I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. I have a few questions about those apartments, or thanks, I'm off. See you. Okay. Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live here?
If you can call it living.
He spits on the floor before
I have a
wiping them
little
off with the broom.
upstairs, right next to the coal room.
Probably why you're coughing so much.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She juts out her chin, eyes shining.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Okay. Looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Or he's wanted for murder, he's going away for life. Holy crap.
Talk?
Cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
I have no idea.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
A few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
It's one of the residents on vacation. Their mailbox is overflowing. Who lives in apartment 10? Who lives behind the padlocked door? Or that's all thanks.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
All right, that's fair.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
All right, who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Suddenly, the old lady's face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Didn't we see something about an astrologer in the cursed place?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
Those are two different things.
The lieutenant shakes his head, as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
All right, who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
He pauses, eyeing the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Aw, man, we're gonna go harass someone?
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats.
Holy crap.
You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Okay, that's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks, I'm off. Okay. Counterculture people? I mean, we are starting communism, so... Graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, which we got? Note reads, foreclosed by the Martinez Realty Associates. Another balcony. Whoops. It does lead outside. There's someone to talk to. We'll come back to this in a minute. Seems to be an exit outside as well. I see. Why is this blue? Ooh. A blue naval coat. I wonder if our conversation with,
Hey, up here.
What? Is that you? I'm gonna say, I wonder if our conversation with that, guy I hated would have been different if I was wearing this. Classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. You ever...
Yeah, you better keep walking.
What? I'm standing entirely still. Who's talking to me? You ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of the ship? The coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moss have left a few holes in it. What does it look like? Ooh, we are looking pretty snazzy.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I don't know who is talking to me. Stop it. Who is talking to me? I had the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint?
Up here, Piggo.
Piggo? Capeside Apartments. Rue de Saint Ghislaine, roundabout north. More trash. Love it. Oh, it is this person. Okay. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Germain, 33A. A magnesium, sure. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. I'm going to talk to you right there. Room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. Worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Pressing. Okay. Let's save. Go back inside. Hello again, cleaning lady. I hope you're doing well. Waves crashing in the darkness. Someone has torn down the wall. Old grocery list on the table and checks.
What happened here?
Can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. This looks so sad, or discard the thought. Is this true that you can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall?
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge?
Indeed.
Alright. Wonderful. That is actually very valuable. Okay. Stuff. It looks like we're probably going to harass this poor person. Sorry about that.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Then open the door so I can verify your identity. Are you cooking morphine in there? Okay, I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
Pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Lieutenant says, nodding towards the unlocked door. Hello. I'm gonna steal your crap before I talk to you. I hope you don't mind. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. They look cool. Yeah, they do. But we're gonna keep on our alligator shoes. Looks like a fine mattress. Blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Okay. Talk to this person.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hand.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Good for her.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. I don't think we should hassle this lady. She knows her rights. I don't need your ID. I just need to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
She slips the passport back to her purse and checks her watch. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Nice.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it?
She spreads her hands.
And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Snaps her fingers.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think. Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. Or so wait, what happened with the wall? Okay, before we continue asking questions, we're going to take a quick pause here. We're going to mute the game. We're going to listen to a 3-minute ad break. I hope that you guys don't mind, and I'm sorry about that. But if I don't do this, we will have pre-rolls, and then people won't join. So we'll listen to 3 minutes of music. We'll be right back. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do. But don't go too far, because we'll be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're having a fun stream. We're going to go with, it couldn't have been that much money. Those apartments look pretty
These
shabby.
apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
Okay, my money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Okay, so wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it.
This woman sounds like she's talking through gritted teeth.
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
She's still shaking her head, manicured hands now crossed over her chest. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Sounds like they knew how to have a good time. Reprehensible. Who lived here? Or I fucked this shit up too. I'm gonna try and empathize with her.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I'm gonna ask her again.
I need to get it ready for
Sounds like
the
they knew how
next
to have
lease.
a good time.
It was some kind of a moribund old man. But
Okay.
that was months ago. Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
Okay, we pissed her off.
It's not a compliment.
Who lived here?
It was some kind... But
Okay.
that was... Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Okay. I mean, we did the quest. That's nice. We look nothing like a cop, by the way. How does everyone know that we are a cop?
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see.
Takes out her handkerchief and wipes her
I
nose.
hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Lax women and sexual deviants, that's who will come. Spit. Or I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. I mean, real estate agents are less of a problem than landlords, but I'm going to say this.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it.
She coughs. Are you a witness to my crime?
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
Okay, can we ask about that, you dummy? Why? You were such a terrible cop.
Ask away, policeman.
Was there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment? Why is there a hole?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
Not if you're a scumbag landlord. Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know?
Cleaning lady
Another
shrugs.
nut job, I assume.
Her mouth puckered like a dried fig. All right, that's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a...
All right. Thanks for nothing, idiot. Ooh, we got a thought.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism.
Hell yeah,
in
brother.
other words.
Inspect the symbol
The
closer.
star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Okay. Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Okay.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Okay, and why is it white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Gone. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
That's sad.
You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
All right, we'll work on it.
This door has been closed with a
still
padlock.
Can't cut through that, unfortunately. Wait, did I break the chain cutters? I did. Ah, crap. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. They're still there. Whoops. Okay. We've already done that. Let's go up on the balcony, I guess. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling in the city. All right, we've successfully not investigated like anything of importance. It's a door. Nothing for you here right now. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. The door to apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives there isn't home. The door to apartment 30. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant dance track. All right, can I reach this stuff over here? Looks like no. Uh-oh. I thought the game froze. Quick save. This must be the apartment with the guy.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
All right, knock.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Why? Why don't we come back today? What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Okay, sounds good. Tomorrow at 21.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Why? It's not 9 p.m. Thing? Okay. I mean, that's fine. I guess we can go back inside and go to the other balcony. Because there was a person over there. All right.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
That's probably accurate from what we heard from Renee.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now.
Okay.
Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down, in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well.
Are we just making this up?
Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute, on 20 coal-lined arches. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Wow.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Hey, Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
Okay.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
Time to go. Alright. Gather our trash. Through trash, we will become rich. Above tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. Door is locked. You can't get in. Chair's new. Someone lives back here. Interesting. Let's talk to this person.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Espérance. You wait and see.
Girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
Hell yeah.
What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hey, I don't need that kind of information. Just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Start with your blood type and go from there. Hep. Yeah, when we were last tested, just answer some questions, okay? Let's start with your blood type.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pig man.
Rude.
Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
Oh yeah, brother.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
He says, studying the contents of Cindy's bucket.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Hell yeah, fight the power.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Okay.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Studies the wall, suddenly pensive. Okay. So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Okay.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Okay. I have an opinion on this. You want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't have to stop you. This is hooliganism. So I don't have an opinion. I lied. I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
Yeah, I assumed.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Bummer. Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
He nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier.
Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Eat the rich, baby.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Wacky is our middle name there, Kim.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
Okay. You know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
All right, Cindy, I think you're pretty cool.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Cindy's cool. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay, that's fine. I really think our inventory is bugged. It keeps telling me I've got new stuff when I don't. All right, let's go talk to this rich lady. Getting pretty late. 20 is what, 8 p.m.? Hello.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Okay. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here. What gave us away? Shake her hand or don't shake her hand. I'm going to try and confuse her.
I meant you.
She
the
seems
Revachol
confused.
Citizens Militia. The
Okay.
police.
Fair enough. What does the L stand for?
Bing, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. Okay, what gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Okay. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
That's so nice of you to say there, Kim. Thank you.
There's a trace of irony in his voice.
That's not very nice.
Even. This is a tactic.
How interesting.
Turns to you unfazed.
I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat? Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? Could you tell me about the strike? Could you tell me about this lynching? You seem rich. Can I have some money? Thank you. Well, that's all for now.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Okay. What nice fabrics or what lustrous hair? What nice fabrics?
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Give me some money.
These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Okay, yes.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man. Yes, I should go make my own goddamn money by now? No. Let's shake this leech down for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Can I have some money?
Voila.
Yes!
You're doing it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money? Can I have some money, ma'am? Help me. I'm poor. I need money to keep living.
Yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that. How much do you need?
She nods as if it's self-explanatory.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I don't think she's going to give me 10,000. Give me 100.
That's a good sum. Not too small. Not fantastically large.
She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you.
Oh my God, we're rich.
The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
You read that for me. Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
Whoa. Did you see how easy that was?
Money, hell yeah, brother.
Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Nay, it would be dishonorable and my honor is my life. Hell no, dude. Give me more money.
This may seem like odd behavior for a police officer, ma'am, but it's a perfectly common side effect of his...
He squints at you. Check it out, $100 that easy? Me too, man.
Unusual medical episode.
It's all right, Lieutenant. I really did bring as little cash with me as possible to avoid attention. So here you are. The last bit of filthy lucre I can share.
Okay, I'm getting another buck. There's nothing wrong with that.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me, all right? I'm your little peon now. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Revachol. Funny that you're worried about this and not your ruthless exploitation of the entire human race. Still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. Want to talk about something else? No, we're going full communism, baby.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do.
He bows.
Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Okay, you're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? You have a handle on the boat thing.
Of course there are.
He looks
We're
around.
on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Look around.
Yes, we are.
Raises
we
a
are
brow.
on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. Understood about this boat of yours? Back off.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Okay, still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
That's what Kim drives.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Okay, we're pissing her off, and that's wonderful.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yes, I do.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Oh my god, don't do that. Why would you do that?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
You told me to confuse her, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
I'm sure you are, lady.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
All right, let's talk about the economics of the boat you're on. Going for the kill.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital. That the bad kind of capital? No, forget about it. I was out of line. Preciamondo, class wartime, baby.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Doesn't look like he thinks he'll best her in single combat.
Then what does that say?
Points to the plaque on the side of the pier.
Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats of all social strata.
Uh-oh. Fire back quickly. Big Wax, no Emmys? No!
She takes a sip.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something is about to happen. Point to your head and here.
Of course.
Nothing happens for quite a while.
Will come from my head, the arguments. Wave your hand next to your head, it will help.
It doesn't.
Keep waving your hand slowly.
My, it's as if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Hell yeah, brother.
Except he isn't.
No, we are.
The lieutenant is satisfied with where this is going.
Thought it's going to come out of my head and into my mouth, and I will say it. Keep doing it. This isn't going to happen.
Of course.
Keep doing it.
Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
It's fine.
I told you his methods are unconventional.
I swear to God, I'm usually sharp. I don't know what happened. Why am I not killing it? What were you talking about anyways? Fuck this, I'm out of here.
Your marbles on glass, dear. Don't worry.
What were we talking about anyways?
It was quite a while ago, but I think... Yes, we were discussing my fast, large, ineluctably middle-class boat.
Okay, we're going to go in for the kill again, though.
The E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Yes, exactly.
Detective, may I remind you?
That's fine.
Then what does that 33A?
Ah,
this old proletarian haunt here? Yes.
Rip.
Anyway, good.
Okay. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
It's a big corporation.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
He does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Gumbag. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pine get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on.
Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, wild pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
Sure. What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company's nothing without them. Hell yeah.
We built this district,
He says calmly.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
Continue.
all the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
He points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter.
She takes a sip.
I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus, I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Leave it alone.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
No way. She's more. She can make decisions.
Liar.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
That is true. You mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor? He's a great teacher, man of virtue. Disagree. Oh, man. It might confuse you, though.
Oh, so you've met him.
Takes a sip of
Has
tea.
he beguiled you with his inane theories?
My colleague has his peculiarities. Let's not go into this particular one just yet.
Of course. To each their own.
How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions,
Oh, yeah.
including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, yeah. See the mean of production.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask about something else. I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
I like democracy. It's not communist enough, though.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker, a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what About anything, really. It needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Nice.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
King is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Nice.
This checks out. No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
Scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? Obviously,
The
yes.
scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
No, I mean the scabs.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What happened to the Scamont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
No using slurs, but the fuck off is funny. Okay then. Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Nope, he's a hero of the workers' movement.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Nice.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
He turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of local working men.
Why do you think so?
Her voice is calm. There's only curiosity there. Between Everett, the human leech, and Measurehead, this union sounds like a motley crew. I'm into it. Wink. Sounds like they're all Revachol. I'm all Revachol too. To hell with the rest. Racist. Good labor men. Can't fault them for a little corruption. Okay.
Ha! A real man of the left. What else can I tell you about?
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. ever. End of story.
Kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course.
What can you
How
tell
else
me?
can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't know it. I don't know either.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
I don't have a name either, to be clear.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events. 'Twas stolen by some artist, surely. Best to pin the blame on them. Everyone knows you can't trust artists.
Why should I blame it on an artist? Some artist type stole my badge. It was a mistake to trust them. Remember when I told you I'd recently suffered from a judo medical episode? The lost badge is related to it. Why should I blame it on an artist?
Everyone knows you can't trust artists. They're nearly as bad as clowns.
Some damn clown stole it from me. Go with number 4.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world. Could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world's city nothing. Yes.
Oh dear.
She sighs with compassion, sadness even.
I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
She must have been suspecting something for a while now.
Why would you ever believe that? That's crazy.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be? How do I negotiate my way out of this? And I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else and do. 92% chance? It is your boat failure? All right, we got this.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuates.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Rude.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam. What's up, Kim?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
Lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Is that what happened? Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Well, shit, I tried to be weird as hell, man.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
Sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. Company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. We proposed that we don't investigate the drug trafficking. It's just, find my badge. Let's go back to her then. I mean, maybe she caused my condition.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
You could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
That's fair.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Get back to her then. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
You want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Lorries?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you an...
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it? Proof do you have that the Union is involved? Or do you have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching? Okay, I've made up my mind about smuggling investigation, or actually, let's discuss something else for now. Can I ask if it's a coincidence? Because it feels like they set this up.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking at the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable. The weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
You think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay, I've made my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We'll take the case. Why not?
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
He takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Thank you, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
All right. And that's where we're going to save it. Call it for today. Appreciate you all being here with me. Thank you very much. I guess I have to decide if you want to come back for this tomorrow, because it seems like you guys might have lost interest. So I will decide, but we will be back tomorrow with something at 4 p.m. EST if you'd like to join me. So appreciate you being here, and if you're on the Twitch side, stick around. If not, we will go ahead and see if we can raid someone. It is Fortnite. Says they're playing Disco Elysium. They're not. Let's try again. Okay, this person seems to have just started a run. Try raiding them. Alright, well, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I truly do appreciate it. I hope that you had a fun stream. I know I did. And I hope that you will join me tomorrow for maybe more Disco Elysium, maybe something else. I'm not entirely sure. But thank you again for being here, and I hope I see you next time. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.